Hey, good morning and welcome to Sports Frenzy, everyone. It's Thursday, and I'm shooting the show on Thursday as I usually do for our show on Friday. And it is we are recovering from a ice storm, so I'm one of the few blessed people that have power in Adrian area and Lenawee County right now. So um, of course, no school or work today, so decided to go ahead and do an early shoot for Sports Frenzy. Hopefully, you're all safe. Everyone's safe and sound out there, and I am. There's no guarantees that even when the show goes up on for Friday that everybody will have their power back yet because it's pretty darn messy here in Michigan. So I'm doing a morning edition of Sports Frenzy, and I'm drinking hot cocoa today instead of my usual lemonade. So hot cocoa making its I guess kind of debut on the show. I don't really think I've done hot cocoa on the show before, but hey, there's a first time for everything. So the show's going to be a little weird and wacky today, and you guys are like, well, your show's always weird and wacky, but a little weirder and wackier than normal. With the mess we've had, we've been out of school for a few days, so I luckily I have lots of my old logos and stuff here from the olden days of Sports Frenzy, and I have resources I can tap into to bring you a show. But some of my logos are older logos, and some of my logos are going to be on my phone. And also on my phone are the sheets. So we'll see how all this goes today for Sports Frenzy as I bring you guys the show that you may or may not get a chance to watch. Who knows? In this weird, wacky world we call Michigan. But yes, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. We'll go through all our games. Again, we have lots of high school games on here. These games are probably also going to happen depending if the power companies get the power completely back up for everyone by Friday night. Again, as we shoot the show on Thursday night. So there you go. We'll go through our games regardless. If they get played, they get played. If they don't, they don't. We'll bring you the best sports friends that we can bring to you in these conditions. And like I said before, I hope everyone is staying safe out there as we record our show on Thursday during the heart of the remains of the ice storm here in Michigan. Do I have anything else to add to that? So no, I do not. I only have just heads up. I only did one 3-point bonus game this week, just because I didn't really find another game on there that I wanted that really felt worthy of a second 3-point bonus game. So one 3-point bonus game, maybe some of our logos might be a little older. We don't even know for sure if the games are going to be played tomorrow night, depending on weather and what else is going on. Don't even know if you guys will get to see the show. It's going to depend on what's going on too. I think that pretty much recaps. That's almost like a recap show right there. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this week's edition of Sports Frenzy. We are on, it is season 13, and this will be episode 22. And we'll be starting off with boys high school basketball action like we always do, and see if I can remember one thing this week that I have been getting terrible about doing lately. So all our games will be Friday night at 7 p.m. if they are able to be played. All right, our first game this week, we have the Vandercook Lake Jayhawks. Jayhawks have 1 win and 15 losses. It's probably not going to be pretty for them because they're traveling to Panther Country to play the Addison Panthers. The Addison Panthers have 10 wins and 7 losses going into this game. Coach Cole's going with the Panthers this week. Next up, we have Ann Arbor Pioneer. Ann Arbor Pioneer. Yeah, this isn't their actual official logo, but we're doing the best we can here. So Ann Arbor Pioneer, because they have double A in their name. So yes, Ann Arbor Pioneer. They have 10 wins and 9 losses, and they are traveling to and playing against a team, a classroom we know well. A team from Adrian, and the classroom that we know well that supports them. We're talking about Paulson's room over at the high school. If everything goes okay and we make it back to school. What's up, Paulson's room? How you feeling about your Adrian's boys Maples this week? Do you think they can get it done? They have the home court advantage. If you think the Maples can get it done, then now's your time to give the shout out. I know. I mention this all the time now because it's important in our programs that some of the PBIS rules state that we use our quiet voices. But right now, you don't have to be quiet because you're cheering for your Adrian Maples basketball team. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. What's the Adrian Maple fight song? You guys do the fight song over there? I bet you do. I'm sure you do. All right. Adrian Maples is who Coach Cole's going with this week, and great job shouting out and cheering for your team. Next up, we have the Blissfield Royal Boys. They have 5 wins and 13 losses. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. The Eagles also have 5 wins and 13 losses. You guys feeling about this one this week? Both boys' teams look like they've been struggling a bit. So the truth is, somebody gets to come away a winner this week in this one. Who's it going to be? I tell you what, the Golden Eagles have the home court advantage, home crowd advantage. I'm going with the Golden Eagles for the victory this week. All right, next up, we have the Summerfield Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 9 wins, 10 losses. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Britton Deerfield Patriots. The Patriots have 8 wins and 11 losses. Britton Deerfield at home. They have the home court advantage. I think I'm going to give the victory to Britton Deerfield. I'm just going by home court advantage there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, next up. As the thing from Marvel Comics would say, it's clobbering time. Because the Clinton Red Wolves have 17 wins and 4 losses. Yes, they're on the road this week. They're traveling to, if conditions permitting and they have power, because I think Hillsdale got hit as bad as us, or if not worse. The Hillsdale Hornets. The Hornets have 3 wins and 15 losses. If this game is able to be played, I'm giving the victory to the Clinton Red Wolves for the win. Next up, we have the Hudson Tigers. Do we know any Tigers? Any Hudson Tiger fans? Do we? Well, I do. I'm talking about Logan and his classroom over there. Talking about those Hudson Tigers. The Tigers got the odds against them a little bit this week. They have 9 wins and 11 losses. They're on the road. They're traveling to Ida to play the Blue Streaks, who have 12 wins and 7 losses. But we can't just wipe out Hudson like that, can we? No! No. We got Logan in his classroom over there, who also I'm sure does the PBIS stuff. I know right now you're thinking, oh, can we do it? Yes, you can do it. Coach Cole's giving you permission right now to get loud, get proud for your Hudson Tigers. Let's hear it for your Tiger fans. Come on, Tigers. The odds are against you this week. You could lose this game. Ida has a better record. It's at Ida. You got to cheer loud. You got to get proud for your Hudson Tigers. Come on, let's hear that Hudson fight song, Logan. Get the spirit around in your classroom. Get them going. Hudson Tiger fans, let's go. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. And, Logan's a buddy of mine, and so in your classroom is a huge supporter of the show. I'm going with the Hudson Tigers to get it done in Ida this week. Go Tigers. Next up, we have the Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars have 9 wins and 10 losses. Now, this is one of the games I got to go to on my phone here. They're playing the Genesee Christian Soldiers. The Genesee Christian Soldiers have 14 wins and 4 losses. This is Genesee's logo. 14 wins and 4 losses for Genesee. And then Genesee has the home court advantage. Ooh. The Lenawee Christian's been doing better. But I think they are, if they're on the road, it's going to work against them. I'm going to go Genesee for the victory on this one. Next up, we have the 0-20 Sand Creek Aggies. Yes, you heard me right. The boys basketball team has not been able to get a victory this year. I don't know how close the games have been, but They have not been able to get it done. They are 0 wins and 20 losses, and that's got to feel awful if you're an Aggies fan. And it's not going to get much better for them. Because if they do play, they're on the road. They'll be at Madison. Madison has 13 wins and 6 losses. I don't see any hope for the Aggies on this one. Got to go with Madison Trojans for the victory. Next up, we have the Onstead Wildcats. The Wildcats have 15 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Dundee Vikings. The Vikings have 9 wins and 8 losses. Onstead playing pretty good right now. I got to go with the Onstead Wildcats for the victory. All right, our last boys high school basketball game. We have the Pinckney Pirates. 5 wins and 14 losses. And they're traveling to and should be playing against the Tecumseh Indians. The Indians have 11 wins and 6 losses. I'm going to go with the Tecumseh Indians for the victory. All right, as I'm recording the show, and I found out it is district playoff time for girls high school basketball. By my deadline of having the sheets put together, they didn't have all the games put together yet for who was going to be playing who. So I only got 2 district games in our area that I knew for sure as when I put out the sheets. So girls high school basketball action. This is district action. The games are on Friday at 7 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Also, there is a different website to go to. It's not your traditional, just your high school page. You go and get tickets. It is the Michigan High School Athletic Association's ticket page. And there's no discounts for students when you're going into these in the state games or playoffs or whatever, because, state wants their money. You can't discount the kids. Or seniors. I don't even think there's a senior discount, to be honest. I could be wrong on that one, but I don't know for sure on that one. Anyway, so girls district action begins, and we have the Hillsdale Hornets. 4 wins and 16 losses. I don't know how a 4-win and 16-loss record can get you into district action, but okay. Maybe that's one of the better records. I'm not sure. But they'll be playing the Madison Trojans, who have 7 wins and 14 losses, which, kind of, I don't know. Again, questionable, in my opinion. But what do I know? Madison has the better record. So I'm going to go with Madison for the victory on that one. All right, so our next game and our last girls high school basketball game that I have on the sheets this week for us. Tip-off for this game is Friday night at 5:30. So that's going to be a 5:30 tip-off game. And it is the Pinckney Pirates, who have 7 wins and 10 losses. And they'll be playing the Tecumseh Indians. The Indians have 18 wins and 4 losses. And again, I said it's a Friday night game, 5:30 for this one. I've got to go with Tecumseh moving on and getting the victory. All right, next up, we're going to move into some college basketball action. Let's go ahead and finish off this little bit of hot cocoa I have left here. Good stuff. All right, moving into college basketball action. Your first game we have is the Michigan State Spartans. They have 17 wins and 10 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Hawkeyes have 17 wins and 17 wins and 10 losses. Tip-off for this game is Saturday at 12 p.m. And I was wrong because I do have 2 3-point bonus games. This is one year 3-point bonus game. So here we go. Let's see how my voice holds out today. It's your first 3-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, now. It's your first 3-point bonus. Game. I know you guys look shocked. I'm giving the Sparties a 3-point bonus game this week because both teams have an even record. Now this game is being played at Iowa. Excuse me, in Iowa. But I'm going to pick the Sparties in this one. I got the Sparties winning. All right, continuing on with college. I knew I was going to do that. College basketball action. We have the Wisconsin Badgers. They have 15 wins and 11 losses. They are traveling to and playing against one of the world's greatest college teams. That's right. I'm talking about your mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Dun, 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 dun. Michigan has 15 wins and 12 losses currently going in. Actually, they might be playing tonight. So, as of the recording of this show, Thursday night as we're recording. There might be a Michigan game on tonight. If I don't think they'll be affected. Let me find out. Siri, when do the Michigan Wolverines play? Yeah, they got Rutgers tonight, 8:30 on Fox FS1. So that'll be different on your obviously for your games tomorrow. Michigan's going to have another win under their belt. There's no if, they will. Michigan's going to have another win as they inch closer to the making it into March Madness. Anyway, tip-off for this game is 2 p.m., and this one will be on CBS. And you guys know who I got. I've got, it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go blue. Woo, go blue. All right, so this one actually snuck up on me last week. I thought they had another year to go yet before they were going to start playing. But guess what? The XFL, under the leadership of one of the leaderships, there's 3 people who are invested in the team. One being the biggest one you guys might recognize is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He is one of the investors, owners of the XFL, and they started action last week. So, yes, I watched almost all the games, and I liked it. I really like this football. There's some good games, and it's different, energizing. And it's football. We still have football around. I mean, this is great now because now we have college and NFL ending. Then you get the XFL. And then in April, you get the United States Football League. We've got some good football. If you're a football fan and you're wanting to watch, there you go. Lots of football coming up in different areas and different teams, and these guys, Rock and them do a great job. This is the 3rd time for the XFL, yes, but the other 2 times it was run under wrestling owner Vince McMahon. This, I believe, has gotten more, I would say, more legitimate with The Rock and his founding people owning it. They have a lot of love, a lot of passion for this league right now, a lot of spirit for what it can be and what it should be. They want it to be a stepping stone to the NFL. In fact, the NFL is kind of affiliating themselves with them. So I'm sure they'll be evaluating those players. And a lot of the guys that are on the XFL actually had NFL contracts at one point. So I like what I saw so far. The product, they do things a little different. You have to check out some of the rule changes that are different there. I don't seem to mind them, though. It doesn't seem too crazy to me, the concept they're going with. So, I mean, hey, it's better than flag football, right? Anyway, as I'm saying this, there is actually a game on tonight. They are getting some big TV channels in on this. ESPN's in on it. I think CBS. They have some other affiliate channels like FX, a few things like that. So they're getting some major deals right now. And hopefully that'll keep going and get the income they need, and they'll expand, have more teams next year. But that's jumping the gun a little bit. Anyway, right now they have 8 teams. and they're kind of all over the United States. So should go check out the 8 teams, see who you like, support. I did see we had a boy, Sexton, I think, from out of Clinton schools, who also went to Eastern Michigan. He is playing for one of the teams, and I can't remember who that is right now. You look up the roster, you'll find him. Look at the rosters, you'll find him. Because I totally drawn a blank on what team he is with currently. But anyway, also there's a game on tonight. Well, it'll be over by the time you guys watch the show. There's a game on Thursday night. They're actually doing a Thursday night game, kind of like the NFL. I don't know if they're doing that every week, so that's a little different. So that had me a little torn. Which one am I going to watch? Michigan basketball or the XFL? Anyway, we're going into our XFL games. This one's going to get a little complicated for me. I don't have any new XFL logos printed yet, so all these logos will be on my phone. So what I'm going to do first is I'll tell you the 2 teams playing, and then I'll show you their logos. All right, so our first game is the DC Defenders. And they have come out looking really good last week. They have 1 win and 0 losses under their belt. And they are traveling to and playing the Vegas Vipers, who have 0 wins and 1 loss under their belt. I want to say the guy from Clinton Sexton is on the Vipers team, so that's kind of why I was rooting for them. But they didn't do great last week. They lost. So kickoff for this game tonight, or for Thursday night, as we record the show. This is a 7 p.m. kickoff. And you can watch it on, it's going to be on FX channel. Now, the DC Defenders, they are a favorite team because they're in DC. So a lot of people are standing behind the DC Defenders. They had a huge crowd at the game this week. But because we got our Clinton boy on there, I'm still going to give I'm not going to give up on the Vipers. I'm going to give the Vipers a fighting chance. I'm going with the Vipers this week for the victory on that one. All right, our second XFL game. We have the San Antonio Brahmas. Now they're saying this is where San Antonio at their stadium is where they will be, where the finals will be this year. I don't even know what they're calling their bowl game, what their bowl final game's called. The XFL Bowl, maybe. I don't know. The XFL Bowl is being played in Texas. That's where the first season-ending game is going to be at. The ownership came up with that because they said there's a huge amount of fans in Texas for football, and they feel like Texas has been robbed in other sports of having the big game. So this is the San Antonio Brahmas logo. And they have 0 wins and 1 loss. Well, this week they're on the road playing the Orlando Guardians. And the Guardians have 0 wins and 1 loss. This is the Orlando Guardians logo. I have a kickoff for this game as 4 p.m. Sunday. And this game will be on ESPN. This one's a tough one for me. Uh, I think just because I got family in Florida until I know more about these football teams, I'm going to go with the Orlando team for the victory. And your final game this week, not your final XFL football game of the week, we have the Arlington Renegades. The Renegades have 1 win and 0 losses. Arlington Renegades, that's their logo. They're on the road, traveling to and playing the Houston Roughnecks. The Houston Roughnecks logo. They have 1 win and 0 losses. So this is a battle of 2 undefeated teams. This is going to be a 7 p.m. kickoff Sunday night. Sunday night on ESPN2. So with that being said, I didn't even realize it when I did the sheets that was a 7 o'clock kickoff. But that's going to make it so I don't get a weekend wrap-up show done, probably. But I will try to get results to you guys. Always try to do that. Anyway. I think I liked the color of the Arlington Renegades outfits. And, just the name Renegade, I guess, kind of cool. And Houston are the Roughnecks. I don't know. This is going to be a good game either way. Both undefeated. I'm going to go Arlington Renegades. I don't know why, just because. That's what I decided to go with, and that's what I'm going to stick with for my XFL picks this week. Like I said, if you haven't had a chance to check them out yet, check it out. It's pretty cool football. They do a really good job. It's not, it's definitely not campy like the first XFL ended up being, and second XFL just didn't have a chance. That was part of their problem. So I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. And with the backing it's got, it should be around for a while. All right. Okay. Next up, we have lacrosse action for you guys. We got, it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue. In lacrosse action, they have 2 wins and 1 loss currently. They're on the road this week playing the Marquette Golden Eagles. The Eagles have 1 win and 2 losses. This will be on the Big Ten Plus network. I think that's a pay-per-view type network. I don't know. And I've never been on there, so I don't know how that works. This is a 3 p.m. The ball drops at 3 p.m. And I mean, does anybody really have any doubt in their mind who I'm going with on this one? Heck no. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go blue, baby. Go blue. That's who I got for the win. All right, we've got college softball action going on for you guys. And our local teams, I think, our local colleges begin in March, I believe. So we'll start getting some softball action on there for you from the local teams as well as soon as it becomes available. I believe our boys' college teams are starting baseball as well here soonish, if not already. We do have our Major League Baseball teams reporting in Florida already. So, those games will be starting here soon as well. But for this first game in softball action, we have the Michigan State Spartans. The Spartans have 5 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road. They are traveling to and playing the UIC Flames. Now, the Flames are not very good. They are 0-8. So this could very much be a whooping. This is going to be a. Do I have? Oh, I do. All right, I have that logo. That time. This is a Friday game at 10 a.m. So it's a morning game actually. So don't cheat. If you don't do Sports Frenzy sheets early, don't be looking at your score just to get a point, because this is a 10 p.m. first pitch. Or I'm sorry, 10 a.m. first pitch. That wasn't a typo. 10 a.m. Friday first pitch. It's not a televised game, so you'd have to look up the score on your phone anyway. I got the Sparties being all over this one. Showing some love for the Spartans this week. Got the Spartans for the win. And your last softball game of the week, we have the mighty, that's right, the Michigan Wolverines, baby, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines have 6 wins and 4 losses. Go Blue. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Boise State Broncos. But the Broncos also have 6 wins and 4 losses. I could not find this as a televised game either. But what this game is, it's your second. Didn't. Yes, it's your second. Didn't. It's your second 3-point bonus game. 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. And I said it was at, did I tell you, say first pitch was 12 p.m.? Yes, I did. I believe I did say that. 12 p.m. is the first pitch. All right. I am going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue. Go Blue. All right. If you are not a NASCAR fan, then that wraps things up for our sports there. But if you are a NASCAR fan, like most of the kids in my classroom, we have NASCAR action for you this week. It is the Auto Club Speedway race. This race begins. Ooh, this is a late race too. Wow. 8 p.m. Sunday. Sunday race at 8 p.m. And so that means also with this one, I'm all over the place with what I was thinking right now. Will be it's gonna make it so I can't do a true weekend wrap up. I'll get the winners of the other games out there to you guys. But for the weekend wrap up, it'll probably be done. The official one will be done Monday. Your winners from last week's race was Jerry Stackhouse Jr. in the number 47 Chevy, Joey Logano in the number 22 Ford, and Christopher Bell in the number 20 Toyota. That was your top 3 racers from last week's race. So if that helps you pick, our NASCAR sheets have been abbreviated this year some more. I have some 3 guys on there, but I also have an open spot for you guys to put who you think is going to be the winner on there. So there's that. And so yes, that gives you kind of a, if you know your racer and have a guy you really like, you can support him and put him on there. Or if you want to choose and take your chances, one of the 3 guys that we currently have on there. And I may eventually switch some of these out as we get into the these were some requests. The top 2 were requests. So we'll go from there and see how that pans out for you guys. But anyway, I've got, that's Joey Logano's placed 2 weeks in a row now. Very good for him. So yeah, looking good for him. All right, guys. So I'm going to we got a few minutes here. I'll give you something. Let's go to the Sports Frenzy page. And I should probably tell you guys, in case we have a newer audience, how are the ways that you can watch Sports Frenzy, you ask? Well, the main way, is not even the main way, but a lot of you get to see it through your classroom. And it's sent to you from me to your classroom teachers. And then they bring you the show bring you guys the show. So that's one of the main ways you can watch it. You can also go to YouTube if you want to rewatch it or watch other old videos of Sports Frenzy. It is the Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1 is our YouTube feed. You can go there and check it out. You can also go to our Twitter page. That'll link you to the show. And that's at Sports Frenzy 1 is our Twitter feed. That's also where you get to see Coach Cole at his goofiest, dorkiest, nerdiest, as well as sports. All things Coach Cole are related to Sports Frenzy. And what else? You can also be a member of the Facebook page family of the Sports Frenzy Nation. If you're not already a member of the nation, why not? You should be. Come join the nation. Sports Frenzy Nation is an awesome group of people. The page has been around as long as the group itself, 13 years, and it's grown and grown, and people are so awesome on this page. It's an interactive page, and it's family friendly for the most part. We do get some discussions going that could be kind of adult themed sometimes, and sometimes we get some adult comments, but for the most part, it's family friendly, and that is the Sports Frenzy group on Facebook. If you're not a member yet, why not? The nation members do a lot of things. Sometimes I'm not always able to get to breaking news and put things on Sports Frenzy, and other people do. We have lots of contributors on the Sports Frenzy webpage, which is really, really awesome. I try to keep update on at what breaking news is around ESPN and all the other top channels. I also try to post our Frenzy scores on there. From the games that are being played for those of you who might be following at home. Definitely the sheets are on there, and this show's on there. So those are all ways to check out Sports Frenzy. And let's go to the Sports Frenzy page, and I'll tell you what kind of some of the news we have right now as some of the top things going on. Here's a surprise to everyone. The ratings in the 2023 NBA All-Star Game are at its all-time low, and it was a complete flop, which is surprising. They don't play. They barely play in the regular league, let alone in the All-Star Game. Aaron Rodgers has emerged from his darkness retreat, according to the owners of the facility that he was at in Southern Oregon. The Packers quarterback spent several days and nights in a room partially underground, hobbit-like structure with 300 square feet of space, devoid of light, with a queen bed, a bathroom, and a meditation-like mat on the floor. Aaron Rodgers, it's time to quit doing drugs, dude. I'm just saying it. It's time. Time for you to probably retire too. I mean, what the heck? All right, weirdo. What is this craziness going on with you? I don't get it. Nobody else gets it either. We have jersey numbers for the transfer Michigan players coming to Michigan. I'm going to butcher these names. Edge Josiah Stewart will wear number 5. Quarterback Jack Tuttle will have 13. Linebacker Ernest Hausman will have 15. Offensive line Drake Nugent will have 60. Offensive line Miles Hinton will have 78. And tight end A.J. Barner will have 89. Those are the incoming guys. If you guys want to help the Spartan Strong movement, Friday would be the day to do it. Friday the 24th. Big B Coffee will donate $1 from every cup sold to the Spartan Strong Fund. So that's one way you can help your Sparties in another way. Detroit Red Wings have sent Jacob Verana back to the Grand Rapids Griffins. His time is up with them for now. NASCAR news. NASCAR has suspended Truck Series team owner Corey Roper for violating their substance abuse policy. Big news coming out is that Tyler Lewan has been released by the Tennessee Titans. He's the former offensive line for Michigan. Wow, wouldn't it be great if maybe the Lions looked at picking him up? Have a couple of good he's had his entire time he's been with the Tennessee Titans, and they released him. So that's crazy. Red Wings C. Dylan Larkin was fined the maximum amount that he could be fined for a hit on TJ Oshie. I guess the drafts have gone down. I completely missed this one. The drafts have gone down for the United States Football League, the USFL. And the Michigan Panthers have not only have a bunch of new guys, but also have a new coach this season. So we'll see if the Michigan Panthers can be a better team this year. Looks like that catches you up to date pretty much on all things Sports Frenzy. But like I said, join one of the pages and you'll get more information on all things Sports Frenzy. News-wise, and again, if you're a member of the Facebook page, you can, put your own news on there from sports world, and we'd love to have you. All right, everybody, that's the end. We'll see if our games get played. We'll see what the weather's. Well, I mean, I don't think the weather's going to be bad. We'll see if power is completely restored by Friday to everyone. If so, I hope everybody has a great and wonderful and blessed weekend. I'm the coach. And we'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody. Stay warm. Stay safe out there. and we'll talk to you again later.